All right, BLG Game 1 draft. So BLG gets Vi. BLG is not that good at Vi. Assume Tarzan is going to play Pantheon here. And BLG is probably going to play Rumble. Even though they're not great at Rumble, they're probably just going to pick it anyway. There it is. Assume this is going to be Pantheon pick. Could be something like Pantheon Annie. It could be something like Pantheon Rise. Ooh, Wukong. Wukong Annie is better than Wukong Rise generally, but I feel like they would just want to take a Rise. Okay, never mind. They go Wukong Annie. There it is. So now Knight has the ability to potentially play Rise. I mean, you're playing versus pretty short range stuff. A lot of Rise players enjoy playing versus Annie because Annie can't one-shot you because you buy HP and Merc Treads and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if Knight takes a Rise. I mean, he can always take Ahri. He could take Azir technically, even though he's not an Azir player. Ezreal is banned. So like we said, Jhin is probably the pick. Long range follow-up for people that can dive. Senna, good too. Similar thing. Like supportive slash utility AD carry. What does AL go for? I mean, this is the problem, right? Like almost nothing feels good for them. I mean, they could go Jhin themselves. I don't think they'll... I mean, they like playing Jinx, but I feel like they're just probably going to go Jhin themselves. They could go Jinx, but it's hard. Just a Jhin. I mean, technically, you could try to go Smolder, but it's scary. And Alistar on 5. All right, there we go. Let's see, bro. Let's see how it goes. I'm a big BLG believer, but I do think that they're not super good at champs like Vi. Last time they played Vi, it was ugly. Just won anyway, though. The only thing I'm worried about for BLG is Beichuan Vi being sus. That's the only reason I think they can lose, because Vi into Wukong has always been a matchup that has been... I mean, I wouldn't say it's like Wukong favorite, but Wukong enjoys this matchup because Vi is not strong until 6, and Wukong is able to like fight things that are direct fights 3-6, but you don't really have any ability to choose your fights as Wukong. And generally, you just want to like scale, get your Triforce, play the game relatively slow. And that's something that is allowed by Vi. AO will have with their draft. I mean, they'll have it. They should have advantage on side lane. But the question is, like, can Vi break that? Vi Rumble could definitely kill Yorick, especially because of the damage split, like 1 AP, 1 AD in the mid game. I mean. Annie ult. Basic here. He's probably gonna have to catch another wave. I mean, the problem is then they can't fight Grubs. Maybe he has to just take the base. Okay, he's taking the base. Yeah, did complete Merc Treads. The idea here is that his team can now fight Grubs because Annie has no ult. But Annie's ult is going to be on pretty decently short cooldown because he has Ionian boots. They're moving over. They're just calling very simply, Annie has no ult. Annie used ult on mid, so we're going to fight. Guys, they're allowed to just walk in. Annie has no ult, but they're just allowed to walk in like this. And the thing is, it's like Alistar is level 6 and Kale's level 5, so I'm not sure you're allowed to fight this. Fighting them off. Okay. Rel is forced to flash back. That's all they get. Alistar ults, Senna ults, Ahri ults. Kind of scary to walk this way. That just thinks that worst case he has to flash here. All right, 2 minutes until Drake. No flash no flash on Rel for the Drake fight. Everyone else will have ults. BLG gets Grubs here. Denies them from the Yorick side. No Okay. That was Rel ulti. On did flash for it though. The flash on this guy. Oh, I don't know. That looks kind of ugly. Oh, he ulted the clone. Oh, Beichuan ulted the clone. That's horrible. Beichuan ulted the clone, bro. Beichuan flashed and ulted the clone. Ain't no way. Holy shit, that was terrible. Big loss for BLG. Dude, this is the Beichuan Vi, bro. This is what I talked about. This is one of the ways they lose. Beichuan Vi. Seemed like a hard angle to fight, though, to be honest. Like, going on the Rel there, even though Wukong has no Triforce, Senna has no ult, Ahri does not have damage yet. Seemed really tough. I mean, they end up losing 2 kills. Tarzan uses flash ult. I guess BLG will have probably advantage on taking the Drake now, but definitely not good. They do get the Drake, though, because enemy team used ults and Wukong flash. Good from on. That guy's just dead. They give it to Knight here. I feel like Beichuan is just hovering, but he's on the verge of inting, I can see. They want to dive this? I mean, this doesn't even look like it would be a play. I don't think this is a play at all. On is just ulting and they're just going to walk it out. Kale goes. I mean, I don't know. Kale like went pretty deep here. I don't love this play. Okay, they're turning. They went on Tarzan. Kale lives. Kale lived here. I feel like it's kind of illegal that Kale lives, but he does. Oh, they just have no damage or what? I'm surprised this ended up going so bad. I mean, I feel like Vi could have just ulted the Rel and not ulted Wukong. And they just kill. This didn't look like a super clean start to me. Like, that was a little bit ugly. I think we could rewatch this fight. This is not a point where they have a lot of damage yet. I mean, also, Ahri didn't have Malignance or level 11 for that, so it's not great. Yeah, Bin is squishy. I mean, they have to fight better together. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't trust BLG on this comp, really. I do think that their comp is good. I mean, I trust aspects of the comp. I trust their bot side. I just don't trust Beichuan and Bin on Rumble. Watch this again. How did the Rel just live? It's like they fully sent here. Yeah, I think Vi just... I don't know. I think Vi tried to like ulti the Wukong, but I think Vi just ults Rel and you just kill the Rel. And then the Wukong is forced to go in and then Knight will charm him from there and you play. And Rumble ult was not great either. But I don't like that they like extended into them to try to kill the Wukong. I don't think that it's good. I feel like you just Rel had no flash, no ulti. You just kill her and play. Maybe you hold Vi ult, you just charm with Ahri. I mean, that's fine too. I think overall though, just the idea of the play to go on Wukong doesn't make sense to me. See what happens mid. Oh, York is TPing bot. Ahri matches the TP. They have to be really careful on mid. Elka's flash cleanse. You have to use both right there. And he didn't even have to flash though. It's very high value play from AL. AL's playing really good this game. Now people have to go and try to cover bot together. They're getting outplayed super hard on the map. I mean, it is pretty hard if you're just like losing the fights as hard as BLG was. Like, it felt like BLG is just getting kind of outclassed in the fights. Like, neither of the fights that they hard lost, I thought should have been hard losing for them, you know? People are here. I don't think this play is going to go well. H1 is killing himself, I think. Like Loki. All go on the turret. Have to kill turret first if they're going to make this play happen. I don't know. This seems so overforced. Oh, they hit the charm on Flandre, though. Flandre's going to die. Okay. Pretty good play. They're going slowly on to Tarzan. Knight has a charm. Okay, they got another flash. That ended up being a big play. They knew Jin wasn't here. Knight's blocking for him, the homies. H1 has no ult. He can't start Otacon here. His new Jin was catching the wave mid and they forced super fucking hard. This could have went way worse for BLG though. Flandre got charmed. If he just like walked back with his team, I don't think it's that good. There's a lot of like plays that are not necessarily going ideally, but I mean, they're within gold. Well, it's not over. Because if this is just a collector instead of a... Ooh, keeping on Flandre. Flandre no flash. I don't think they can kill him though. This looks so forced. No way. Hey, they just used Rumble ult 30 seconds before Drake. They might have to give Drake now. They have no Rumble ult now. I don't know how they could fight. They tried to make this TP play on Yorick and it just failed. They're going to have to just take mid turret and give, I think. I don't think they're allowed to play this at all. Okay, they're looking to potentially make a top play onto Yorick. Yorick has TP. Yorick's just TPing out. The problem here is that you can't fully give this side because even if you're giving Drake like this, you're also going to be giving Otacon, right? So they have to like stay around because Otacon I don't think they should give. Maybe they're going to give both and they're just going to go down mid though. And I guess they could give both and go down mid. I guess it's possible. Shanks is looking for a big angle here. What does he flash here? Oh my god, Beichuan, what did you just do? Beichuan, what did you just do? They're going out to Hope. Hope flashed through the ulti onto Shanks. Doesn't look like they have any damage right now. No reset for Ahri. Holy Beichuan, what did you do, bro? What did you do, Beichuan? Holy what is On doing? I mean, so On thought that Annie was sitting in that brush. So he was trying to make a play where he was going to like flash into the brush and just combo the Annie because he thought Annie was sitting there. Like trying to guess that Annie's sitting there. And it's just like Annie was actually way deeper. Like he's thinking that Annie is going to be right here. So he's like, okay, maybe we can like go on Annie. Maybe I can like flash so that we can go on Annie. And Andy's just not there. Because he's thinking if Andy's in this brush, he flashes. Once he goes to the brush, he'll combo. Andy might have to flash out, and then like Ari could follow up on the side of the fight. That's what his thought process is, because he doesn't know how else they fight it. I mean, Hope has no sums now, though. So now you actually have an angle, but it's just like very hard because Ale has complete control. Yeah, I mean, I think Beige was a criminal for how he played that fight. Also, I feel like this is a game where he should probably just go Sterax. Oh. Oh, man. Knight missed onto Hope.
因为有一个换弹的情况，但是的架狙，但是已经视野是盲掉了，阿斌可以挡住大部分的伤害。进刚才致命换弹啊
Hope had no sum, so if a charm hits him, maybe the fight is playable. Rel is forced to flash here. Beijuan had to flash out. Beijuan just doesn't look comfortable on Vi. Straight up, he just doesn't look good on Vi at all. Just hitting it with 2. Oh, they actually feel like they have damage. Damn, this is actually pretty smart. Can they do it in time, though? Can they do it in time? Before Soul spawns. Looks like they can. Wow, they actually have damage to do it as 2 here. It's pretty smart from BLG. You got it. If they just get out here. Oh, Beijuan just killed himself, I think. Beijuan killed himself. He ulted the Clone again. Beijuan, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, Beijuan's ults have been like he's ulted the Clone twice in one game. Like he is just solo losing this one. They lose Ocean Soul for this. They get Baron, they lose Ocean Soul. I mean, I like the play of them doing the Baron though. I think it was smart doing the Baroness too. And I don't feel like the fights are like actually this unwinnable, but it's like they keep on misplaying. I feel like On can also just ult and they can back up slowly, look for a better angle, and it's just so useless. I mean, yeah, like when the game goes terribly, the Seta is useless. I don't think this is like Seta being useless all the time. It's just like, I don't think many ADs would be useful here. Like they're not choosing any good engages, right? The whole point of Seta is it's a utility AD carry. It's like if you're playing Ashe or something and your team is playing like this, it's probably not going to be good. Elk is just trolling. Yeah, Elk is just trolling. Horrible. Game over. GG. I feel like they just don't know how they fight anymore, but they've also just botched every single fight. I mean, they haven't won one fight the entire game with the Vi. I guess Beijuan's Vi is actually just too bad though. It might just be too bad. I mean, they're putting draft resource into like an early Vi pick, and then they just can't play Vi. I thought that it would be like fine, to be honest. I thought that they would be like able to play it, but if your first ults, if your first ults are on like Wukong clone, it is very difficult to play the game. Like you're just letting Wukong scale for free. And I think they also lost lanes harder than they should have. Any fight like this is good. They're sending on Hope. They're trying to send on Hope, but it doesn't matter. Oh, Hopa. Yeah, this is horrible. I mean, they tried to send on Hope, and then Knight just got one shot. Game's over. GG. All right, we get a series. I thought BLG was going to honestly like 3-0 them today. So this is pretty unexpected. I think that they've just been playing better than AL, but honestly, I think that the prep is good. This is going to be something that BLG is going to have to deal with throughout like all the upcoming matches. Is they can't play Vi. So if Vi is left up, it's not good for them ever. And Beijuan is like Beijuan Vi. I mean, Bin's Rumble is fine, but it's not as good as his other champs. Like he would rather play things like Mbessa. So a pretty solid game. BLG didn't win one fight the entire time. Pantheon, Jace. I mean, Jace is pretty good here. Poppy and Victor, not much engaged. I wonder if AL could do something like take Nautilus on 3 and just put the Poppy jungle guaranteed. They go Ezreal. I feel like AL needs Nautilus because I don't think Leona does. I mean, Leona's pretty good here, to be fair. But if BLG bans Leona Nautilus, what does AL play? Because right now the Jace is getting insane value. Hey, Jace pick. I mean, Jace pick is really good here. Playing into Poppy Victor, this is like when you want to play Jace. You don't want to play Jace when they have like Vi Rel or Vi Nautilus or something like this. Damn, they banned Karma. They're banning Karma. What do they want to play bot lane? Because I feel like AL should want Engage. I mean, both teams I think want Engage. That's what I would think. I feel like AL should just want Leona, to be honest. I think Leona is so valuable here. Rakan. I mean, they're giving BLG a Nautilus angle. Wonder what else they're gonna play with it. MF Nautilus, I think it's definitely better than Leona here. Ornn, okay. AL will be playing for team fights. I do think it is like not that easy to execute this. I think AL wants a really like slow controlled game. Nautilus is here. AL doesn't know that Nautilus is here. This is gonna be huge for BLG. I think this should be huge for BLG. Yeah, they just didn't know Nautilus was here. H1 flashes out. Tarzan has no flash. Bin is here. This guy has no flash. Should just die. Bin should just go. No flash on this guy. Tarzan has no flash. He's dead too. I mean, it was only 2 for 1. That could have been a catastrophe, honestly. So the fact that it was only 2 for 1 is fine for AL because this was a 4v3. I mean, Nautilus came here and didn't go top because he thought that there was no top play that could be made on Elk, which is like a risky thing, right? Because let's say Poppy wasn't on this Drake and Poppy was just based and walked out top, then MF could get dove on this wave with no sums. But they saw Poppy on Drake, so then he just stayed. Well, he didn't want to, like, Beichuan had his Eon, so he didn't want to ulti Beichuan. I mean, he could have got the knockup, but he was hoping that Beichuan would flash, and then he was trying to predict like Beichuan flashing out. Knight's looking with on. Still no BF sword for Elk, so Elk is not that strong yet. And Victor doesn't really want to be fighting this. So what they did is they half moved Jace, so that the theory is now that AL has to respect that Jace could be here. But now Jace is going back bot. They're kind of in no man's land a bit. Oh! Kale flashes into the bush onto Knight. But it ends up being fine. Beichuan no flash here. Beichuan's gonna die. He's dead for free. Poppy ult was pretty decent. So they get 3 grubs, but Beichuan dies for it. And Beichuan does have ult when he respawns. Flandre ended up moving over late. Knight has no flash. Does he die here? That'd be crazy, no? No way. There's no way he dies. Jace is just hitting bot with 3 grubs during this. This wasn't a good look by Flandre. Look at bot lane. Look at bot lane turret. Like, he moved over to help his team if the fight extended, because Bin went and caught bot late. But then him looking for this play onto Knight, Knight was able to catch the wave. And then Knight is opening bot lane with his TP to try to jail the Ornn outside of the turret. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's brutal. It's such a good TP, bro. It's such a good punish. Such a good punish. They're going to overload and take the entire turret, and now they shift everyone down. This is really good. That's an insane punish, by the way. Just like that, Jace now has a 20 CS lead. High-level stuff, man. I mean, this is stuff that I don't see out of any teams, really, to be honest. Out of, like, Genji plays around tempo well, but they use their tempo differently. How do I get C9 to do this type of stuff? It's just hard to see that angle, you know? Really good thinking. It's like, okay, Ornn has no flash. Ornn ended up using stuff mid. We know the time it's going to take him to go bot. I cleared the wave mid, so I have a timer right now. You open your TP here. Look for Ornn. If Ornn ends up... Let's say Ornn just ends up surviving this. He W's the Talia W and ends up getting to the turret. It's like still fine. Knight will just go mid. He'll lose like 2-3 CS. And Ornn will be super f***ing chunked. And Jace will eventually be able to get a lot knowing that he has a bad base, you know? Starting Drake. You have sword on MF. No flash on Kale here. Pretty hard for them to play. Jace is full moving. No TP on Flandre. Jace is here. Jace is here. They might not know Jace is here. Okay, Tarzan went in. Elk is going to flash. This is going to be disaster. This should be disaster for AL because Jace is here and they weren't expecting it. Yeah, this is disaster, bro. Complete disaster. Pantheon ult. Pantheon. Oh. Yeah, this is mega disaster. GG. Should be game over. Yeah, Bin moved here. The spacing. Oh my god. Bin no flash, Bin no flash. Good TP. That was actually necessary by them to get this back, but it's still like horrible for the game, bro. The game is in horrible state. Because the problem also is that they have like no flashes, so it's very easy for BLG to make another play. The one thing that I don't really like this game is that Beichuan has ulted twice in fights like this. So he hasn't been having much threat with his ult the entire game. He did it in the level 6 fight, No flash on Tarzan. He's just dead. Yeah, he's dead. Oh my god, Beijuan missed his Q. Like, easiest Q ever, and he missed it. But yeah, like, Pantheon hasn't had ulti threat because both of his ults have been in team fights to, like, try to, like, get more at the end of the team fight as opposed to just having your ulti up. Because if he has his ulti up, like, Victor is just shitting his pants when he was in a side lane. This gold lead is, like, gonna balloon so f***ing hard, by the way. Because BLG has 3 grubs, and they're going to be able to get Herald for free, so they're gonna be able to break mid, and they're gonna have, like, perma move onto side with Talia ult and Pantheon ult. So if BLG plays well from this point, they should just completely them. Yeah, winner of this series goes to MSI. It's a huge series. They're just taking mid turret like this. Brute force. They get this Drake as well. AL doesn't even have cross map option. After the Drake is resolved, if somebody from AL TP's top, Bin is going to TP top to match it. I don't think AL can fight this. I think they're coping really hard by fighting this. Looks mega cope to me. I mean, he can ulti back in here, bro. Talia can ulti back in here. They got a really good Nautilus ult here. Knight kind of f***ed up his ulti in. They ended up getting the Drake, but like, I don't know. Seems crazy to me. This is crazy talk, trying to take this fight. Oh my god, Beijuan missed. Oh, Beijuan, bro, you can't be missing that. He's missed so many easy Qs this game. Yeah, this was mega cope fighting this. Like, I felt like they fought it almost as well as they possibly could have, and it still was a mega loss. I mean, they got the Drake, but honestly, they got the Drake and it was only 2 for 4. I think that is literally one of the best results they could have asked for here. I think that this went almost as well as humanly possible for AL. Or died. Rakan's respawn time was so short. By the time you mentioned it was 4 for 2. Okay, yes, but I'm just like talking about the results of the fight, right? Like, that's all I'm doing. I don't know. They're fighting everything, but they should never win these fights. Like, this is just such cope fights by AL. You're never winning any of these fights, guys. You're never winning these fights. This is so crazy that you're trying to fight this. This guy has no flash. He's dead. Knight just has to not suicide here. Let somebody else kill him. Let Bin kill him. Game's over, bro. 5 for 1 here. GG. This is the type of stuff that makes me a little bit skeptical about how AL is going to play if they go internationally as 2nd seed. Because in a game like this, they should definitely be giving this 3rd Drake and cross-mapping. Like, or 2nd Drake, rather. They should have given 2nd Drake, and they definitely should not be fighting Otacon. I mean, at this point, you can make the argument that the game is so lost because you fought 2nd Drake that you should just keep on fighting. But it's pretty terrible, bro. Like, you can't fight that 2nd Drake. It's too f***ed up. You're down 3k. They are stronger than you when it comes to, like, their general champs in the game as well. It's crazy. Triple auto, Q auto, and you have, like, and then when you press E, your Conqueror's already stacked. No flash on here, but I mean, On is killable here. On will die. Bin had to flash out. That wasn't great. Looking for the side of it. Hope to shift it in, though. Hope had to flash. MF is just ulting Hope. Ah, it's not great. Knight is dead. They're kind of throwing. They kind of threw here. I don't know what AL can do off of it, but it is a big throw. I don't think they can Baron, though. Baron is crazy, no? Nautilus is up in 9. I mean, it's desperation, Baron. Maybe you have to do it, honestly. Maybe you have to do it. No flash on Hope. No ult on Poppy. It's so fucking scary, bro. It's so scary. Elk went into melee range here. He flashed back. Shanks is dead. It's over. They're getting cooked completely. Everyone's dead. I mean, I don't know. I don't hate the Baron, bro. I don't hate the Baron. There's like nothing you can do in the game, right? Like, your game, that was the best situation you're gonna get the entire game. You might as well just try. Maybe you dodge some JCQs. You get behind the Baron. MF has the ult. You get it. 3 people die, but 2 people get out with it. I think it's probably the best thing you can do. Solid from BLG. Solid. All right, so let's see what ends up being played here. So the Prio jungler, like the best 80 jungler that's up right now, is Trundle, things like Maokai or higher prio. Yeah, like normally prios of junglers here are like Xin Zhao, Trundle. You can play Maokai, Sedge, depending on what the other team picks. That's what you're looking for here. Kalista, really high value, but there's no Nico pick, so if you go Kalista, it could be with Renata. Damn, Sion early pick. Yeah, I mean, Renekton's down. Sion has a lot of value because there's not many things you can play into it that are good. I mean, a lot of times people can play things like Gnar, but I don't think it's great. A lot of times into Sion, you either play something like Yorick, play something like Jace, play something like Rumble, so it's like a bunch of different identities, or you play another tank. Now, they do get Trundle here. Wow, and it's Ashe support here because they're trying to deny the Ashe Renata lane. They're trying to make it like really hard lane for Elk here. I think Elk could end up locking. Yeah, I mean, he could lock something like Smolder. It's going to be hard, though. But so AO plays the mind game on bot lane picks, kind of based. So the Renata is picked to deny Kalista Renata. And then AL picks Ashe support because Ashe is good into Renata, and then Ashe also is like much safer when you have a Kalista as well. And BLG just take the Smolder. Bro, would you really want to play Nocturne here? If you play Nocturne Orianna here into Kalista Ashe with a Smolder Renata Sion, I feel like that's a pretty shit comp. I feel like Beijuan needs to play some like CC here, like hard CC. They think it's going to be Trundle top. Or no. They think that's actually, I think that might be a Sejuani top ban, actually. I think that's actually a Sejuani top ban. Because Flandre was playing it before. Crazy. Want to get any buffs to make him useful again? Yeah, he got some buffs. Smolder's like pretty decent right now. It's pretty good champion. Rise, yeah, that's some CC. What is Shanks going to play here? Yeah, Orianna's fine pick, yeah. I mean, I wonder if Beijuan's just going to play Xin Zhao. Anyway, Rogath. Yeah, I don't know what Beijuan plays. He wants to play something AD based. Might just be Xin Zhao. Wow, Cassio coming out. Holy shit. They did the FlyQuest draft. I mean, the difference here is that there's no... Oh, Nefiri. But I don't know. I feel like they need CC. Can they get away with a Nefiri here? I feel like this is AL win. I like what AL has here. I think AL is winning this game, bro. I like their draft. I mean, the thing that I like about it, so the difference, because people are going to compare this to the draft that we had on C9, the difference, the reason why I liked our C9 position more is because we had a top laner that should, like, we had a strong side laner, where Sion is not a strong side laner. And then we also had Pantheon with the Rise. So Pantheon with the Rise has a lot of ability to make plays on side. But Nefiri and Rise, they can still make plays on side, but it's like, if they get the Sion ahead, I don't think the Sion carries this game like 1v9. The Sion is not going to be as useful on a side lane as like a Yorick will be, so. Trundle magic? The Trundle magic from Tarzan. The Trundle magic from Tarzan. Trundle things, bro. Just get your ass beat to death with a club. Just gonna play Drake here. Stack Drakes here versus Smolder. It's really important that you stack Drakes and they're stronger early. It's gonna be a really hard game for BLG, bro. I don't know what they do about the Drake stacking. I think BLG can do something internationally without Chun. Yeah, I think so. I think right now they're kind of getting... I mean, the thing is, they're not even like losing... This game, I think, is a draft loss because they don't have the ability to enable something on side lane to get a lead. I wouldn't say this is a specific draft, or this is so I think this is a specific draft loss. I don't think that game 1 was lost in draft. I think they just got outplayed. They're just not good at champs like Vi specifically. Isn't it Kindle Gem Age Longsword? Oh wait, actually, yeah, I guess I mean he could go Cleaver first item, but I guess Cleaver is I guess I would wait. Yes, Phage, Cleaver. I mean, I guess he could go Cleaver, but no one goes Cleaver first on Nefiri. Everyone goes Shojin into Cleaver. Cleaver's not a good first item on Nefiri. And they're just stacking the Drakes like this. They're super happy here. Maybe Flandre ends up being in trouble here. Oh, Beijuan didn't W this. Oh, he W'd early. Okay, Flandre's dead. You should feast something real quick. You should feast the cannon or something. Okay. I thought he was just going to get a feast stack before he dies. Oh, on to Knight. Knight's just dead. Good arrow. Great arrow. Well played by AL. This is so much better for them, bro. Killing the Rise here and being able to take mid is amazing. Bro, they actually got cooked in draft. TABE actually cooked them. Lila. Oh, Hope actually got hit here. He's going to have to flash now. Oh, never mind. He's just dead. Oh, that's bad from Hope, bro. You can't die like this, bro. They were so greedy here with how they played it. They were so insanely greedy. They just wanted to have the Ashe block the... They just wanted the... Oh, that's an arrow. They wanted the Ashe to block the Sion ult and then just Kalista ult him out. No way BLG could contest.
对。
Oh my god, he didn't feast it. Oh my god, Flanger forgot to, or he like up the feast on it. Cassio should just go into the pit. Yeah, they just need to keep the structure. They need a ward in banana, and they just need to hold the position. They got it for free. They're gonna have soul here before Smolder has the stacks. Hope has no flash though. Hope is dead. Oh, they fucked this up, bro. No way, bro. No way you're gonna be no way this is allowed. And they end up getting 1 for 1, but Hope is actually getting caught. He's not playing super well this game. They don't have ult on Cassio. It's pretty hard for them to like walk forward here. Kayla has to flash here. Oh man, Smolder no flash. Elka. Best thing that possibly could have happened for BLG in this game. Best thing that could have possibly happened for BLG in this game. Did I slow down Smolder stacking? I remember Chovy Zika getting stacked in under 20 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I think when you're not laning into something like Kalista Ashe as Smolder, it's probably easier to get stacks. That would be my conclusion. For a play onto Shanks here. Shanks has a turret though. He has a Seraphs too. Like, I don't think this is a play. Trying to just overload sides on Shanks. H1's here. Have he pillared him out of it there? H1 is dead, by the way. No W. So if H1 gets pillared out of his E, he's just dead.
那实际上 BLG 下路是损失了一些兵线的，还继续在上半区带着不走。
No way this is allowed, by the way. There's no way this is allowed from Beitron. Yeah, Beitron's dead. Maybe not. Mikhail's. They shouldn't be able to win this fight, though. I mean, they're like forcing a fight they never win. Like, that's a crazy fight to force, by the way. Crazy fight. The Mikhail saved his life, though. They're just going to do Otacon and not play Soul? Like, just go walk the Soul, guys. There's no way we're doing Otacon right now. No way. They're going to give the Drake to do Otacon? That is mental. Why do they think they can't win a fight right now? This is such a crazy decision to me. They're actually doing Otacon and giving Small... Why are they not fighting this Soul fight? What the... They actually think the fight is not winnable because they don't have flash on Cassio and no flash on Tarzan. They don't have control of the zone. But now Smolder will have stacks. I think BLG is going to win now. They're just forcing this, rushing it with Cho'Gath ulti. Just finish. Okay, they got it. Jesus Christ. Scary as but they got it. Alright, Soul in 1 minute. They're going to use the Baron to try to get pressure on it. Oh, Cho'Gath? Cho'Gath value? Cho'Gath value? They're all going on Elk. They're sending on Elk. Elk's dead. That might be game. That might be game, bro. That might be game. They kill Knight as well. They're gonna get so much off this. They're gonna get Soul for free as well. Not for free. It's technically not free because there's TPs up, but they should just get Soul here. There's no way they end, right? I think end is a mental call. You're never ending here. No way you're ending. I refuse to believe you can end. I refuse to believe this is the call. Okay, maybe they could do it. I'll trust them. Seems like you should be able to like play it. I mean, it's only 6 seconds for Smolder. Nah, there's no way ending is the call, bro. Now they're gonna have no tempo. Now they're gonna have their tempo getting. Now they might have to give it Drake again. Oh, they got one. Okay. I don't know. I feel like they should have just played for Soul. I don't know. This seems crazy to me. Crazy talk. Oh, the kill. The kill. Okay, maybe they could just force 5v5 and just end in front of them or what? Okay, so I guess they could just 5v5 them again after not basing and then end the game. What a mental game this was. What an absolutely fucking mental game this was. I don't know what we just watched in terms of decision making, but like, just accept it, bro. We just accept it. AL is up 2-1 versus BLG. Okay, Camille Galio comp. And the thing is, Galio doesn't even need to play like engage with Camille. They have the option to Camille Galio ult in, but they can also just use it to heal if the enemy team engages with Mbessa Leona. So Galio has a lot of purpose here. And there's no Ryze in the game. There's no Ryze in the game, no Casio in the game. So a lot of the champions that abuse Galio are out. Azira's banned as well. So you can't pick anything that like shits on Galio outside of like 80 mid laners. So I would think BLG would actually ban Corki Trist here. Because the other thing that you would play besides for Corki Trist would be Smolder mid, right? Okay. I mean, I feel like AL should play Corki here. Mid. Okay, so if they go Nocturne with an Mbessa, maybe they don't go an 80 mid laner here. Maybe they just slam Orianna on 5. Because Orianna can still beat Galio in lane. Elise support? Wow, they're actually putting this much value on Elise support. They want to go range support here because they have triple melee. Maybe AL wins 3-1. I'm not normally a believer of Elise support, but On was the best one at this. Corki mid. Oh, they might just go Orianna because now they're like kind of full AD. So Galio just builds armor items and gets a decent amount of value here. They have Galio ult here. That's why they're looking. Seems pretty fake though. There's the Galio ult. Let's see. They're just trying to go on Tarzan. They didn't get him. Okay. Looks like they're winning the fight for now. Bin has nothing. Bin is just going to die here. He has E in a second. Oh, he got it. Oh my god, he got the grass proc too? Wait, he's the goat of Camille. Holy shit. Like, he doesn't know what's going on. Boom. Oh wait, actually he didn't get a grass proc there. His grass was on cooldown. Oh man. That was really good spell shield from Tarzan. They get the Varus ult. Looking good for BLG right now. Ah, man, this guy was dead. Beichuan missed his rock. He didn't use his rock on him. Untested the Tarzan reaction time, but it was there, bro. The Tarzan reaction time was good. They might Mbessa ult on Elk. Let's see. Maybe not. Kale is 1 HP. Kale is 1 HP here. There's the Mbessa ult. It's only on though. They should be happy with this. Maybe not. Oh my god, Bin got the QE buffer. Nah, Bin is so good. He's so f***ing good at Camille, man. He's so good at Camille. It's crazy. Damn. Huge win for BLG. They're doing it. You should pick Camille more often. I mean, you just can't pick Camille most of the time. Unfortunately, there's too many like champions that shit on you in this game. Like, you just lose to Sion. You lose to Yorick super hard. Renekton is something you always have to worry about. Yeah, so many things. Like, there's Jax you have to consider. There's just so much bullshit you have to try to get away from. Rumble shits on you. Oh, clean. Good play. What was this though? Nah, they're just shitting on him. They're in form. I think Beichuan can play these fights better still, but whatever. Gonna one-shot the support. Damn, bro, we're getting some Elise value here. I like the play from Beichuan here. Setting up Bin, that's what he needs to do. Flashed on the other side of the satchel. Okay, Beichuan, I see you. I see you. If we play bad on the day, like, we could definitely lose. It's not impossible to lose. We should win though. But and they're just sending it. They win any fight. Galio ult? Galio ult soon when he comes in. Nah, he's just gonna W first. Oh, he tried to flash over and Camille ult caught him. Knight just went into the back line. I mean, Knight was super late to this fight, so it was a little bit scary. We want to just fight. The combo. I mean, Elk is going to die for this, though, but... Oh, Bin is just going forward. I don't know if Bin should have went forward here. I think this was a mistake by Bin. Oh my god, Flandre doesn't get the ult. Oh, Beichuan, okay, I like that, I see you. Oh, he got another Q off. Okay, Beichuan. Okay, alright, he's playing. He's comfortable in the game. He took the turret aggro here for the boys. Alright. Alright.
好在小屏幕显示，似乎北川的鞋子又粘住了2个人。北川鞋子看这一拉，先拉。
Any fight is good.
刘娜第一时间要应声倒地。
Gage on the Leona.
外面阿斌蓄势待发。
And is just gonna send it on Tarzan. I thought, oh, he goes on Flandre here.
做到了圣强哥，再次拿一手。
Keeps him in the zone as long as he can.
旗上再给个穿心之剑，维鲁斯砍获大布克，以去他的冲锋，又冲到了梦魇，梦魇要惨死。
They're vibing right now. They're vibing. It's a brutal game 4 to play. It's a brutal game 4 to play. I mean, honestly, game 3, it didn't even feel like BLG was getting outclassed individually. It was just draft diff. Game 1, they got outclassed in terms of play, though. When they've been on, like, aggressive drafts like this, they look solid. Goodbye, Shanks. Goodbye, Tarzan. Oh, Bin went to Narnia. Bro, they are murdering them as much as possible before Baron spawns. Holy f. Bro, this game was all like the Bin and Beichuan show, but Knight randomly has 8 kills. I mean, I think Elise played really well as well. I thought On played really well this game.
好像又打起来了。
这次是公开属性到蝎子，但蝎子这个肉是很肉的啊，自己本身还是带着手余阵，旁边还奈特给了一点助力。再一个正义冲
Beichuan is just unkillable or what?
打破血莲上的互换，血莲弗兰诺，但是在蜘蛛到场过后打出了雷霆。弗兰诺先到。
Alright, that's crazy from Knight. That was mentally ill that Knight flashes forward there. Ignite!
视野照了一下，但是
再来一个导弹，但飞机要怎么绕后呢？
On is still scrapping it.
但兵哥说带我出场了。
二踢脚过来，虽然说战术横扫没扫到人，但是这个二踢脚直接收掉了雷欧娜。
This is a very Chinese game that's going on in front of us. I mean, these two teams are mega Chinese.
这次是踢到了盾，但是挡不得了二踢脚，挡不了海克斯最后的通牒。最后通牒下达过后，阿斌收掉了梦魇的人。
They don't know that they're all here.
是不是要一起冲出来呢？阿斌。
Oh, now they know.
对，干脆给你绕的是比较远。
Any fight is good. Camille ult. Galio ult. Oh, the Galio Camille ult wasn't perfect. They're kind of in different locations. Bin got one shot for it, but the whole enemy team died. Can end the game, bro. They're ending the game bot? Bro, we might as well just stay top at that point, no? I just thought that they would just go top here and just like end through top. I feel like it would have been similar pacing. Mega easy for them to end. Alright, I'm getting coffee. Playing an ad and getting the coffee. It's time. Renekton and Jax are both up. I wonder if we're going to see an early Renekton pick here. Because Renekton has been getting banned. I mean, I wonder if Bin would be willing to blind Renekton. Flandre could always play Gnar, but then you kind of have like a Gnar Jinx team comp. Wouldn't be amazing. Maybe Flandre would pick like Gragas or something that would be more appealing into Renekton. But Renekton has been getting like banned, right? So surprising that it's up like this. There's going to be a Kali Sejuani. Kali Renekton and Sejuani on 3. Jarvan could also be a pick for Beichuan. Aurora is a counter to Akali. The Jinx first pick, man. That is the TABE special in game 5. He talked about it with us on Sackdown. Zen is still up. Yeah, but I don't think people really like playing Zen in these types of games. It's just going to be Sejuani, no? It's got to be Sejuani for Beichuan. So I assume that AL is going to ban out things like... Maybe they ban out Bard, but I think they're going to ban out like Lulu. Because you can always play things like Zeri Lulu here into Jinx from... Oh, I think they just talked about Zeri Lulu. I think I heard them talk about Zeri Lulu. Yeah, they banned out the Bard, okay. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I think Sivir is the pick, bro. I think you go Sivir Lulu this game. You could even go Sivir Karma. I think Sivir Karma is really good here. No, bro, they went Tristana? Really? Tristana is crazy here. Cassante? I mean, they're just going to dive over the Cassante and kill this Jinx, right? I don't think the Tristana is as good as the Sivir pick. Vegan comp from AL. I don't like their comp. I think it's too easy to dive over their tanks. They just like flank and stuff. They're just going to all dive the Jinx and then they just lose. Milio into Maokai. Yeah, I see it. I see it. It's a good pick. I see the vision. I see the vision. I think both are good, honestly. I think Milio and Karma are both good here. I like BLG. I like BLG. Oh shit. They're just gonna dive Hope maybe? I don't think it's good. Okay, maybe it is good. On's gonna tank. Let's see. Damn, On just tanks the whole thing. Beichuan dies, but it's Giga worth. Kale is the one who gets the kill. Super fucking worth. Insanely worth play. I'm so confident BLG is going to win this. So confident. The thing is, BLG is just going to try to just run the game, you know? Like, they're just going to contest everything. This is level 6. H1 has no flash, so they're going to have to give it. Hope entered here. But the thing is, like, Hope going here to secure this crab means, like, that top wave is being ditched right now. Aurora might get some of it. But they put the Braum... Jinx mid. I guess this makes sense. This is pretty smart from AL because they know they would never have the ability to contest Grubs with their Jinx topside because their Jinx would have to walk the long way. But Aurora can actually like just sit there, catch the wave, and then they will actually have pressure mid. So Knight will be late into the grub situation. Yeah, Beijuan is level 6 now. I wonder if they're going to just move more people here onto Tarzan. Oh, missed the ulti here. Pretty bad ult from Beijuan. They're going to be able to secure red, but I think the problem here now is that they might actually not win the grub fight. They're trying to chunk on just heals. Elk can just jump out. That's Aurora ult down now. Both teams have no ults now on certain people. Bin just proxied, and now Bin can start moving over. Fondra has TP advantage, so they have to consider this, obviously. So if he gets here and they push top wave, I feel like AL should probably just give the grubs at this point. I think that they stalled it. They did some decent things here. Milio's not level 6, though, so they can't cleanse the Maokai ult. But yeah, Bin is all the way over here. They're TPing the K'Sante. Maybe they get one more and they just leave. Okay, they get one grub, but the problem here is that K'Sante had to TP, and then Knight is just going to go bot. Or no, okay, so Renekton pushed the mid wave, and then now the Renekton is going to go bot. So BLG gets the objective for feats, but they don't get all 3 grubs. Ignite, he's just doing that to change his summoner. He doesn't actually like care about the Ignite. Spellbook, right? So that's the idea. Oh, big misplay. Trying to chunk them. I don't know if that was good from Elk. I guess it ended up being fine. They got heal. Heal for the ultis being used. They get tempo one time. Aurora is ditching the top wave for now, though. Oh, they're TPing. That's Braum. It's Braum TP with Spellbook, so now he's going to be full HP. I wonder if they're going to end up giving this Drake. AL's playing it pretty well, bro. They're not giving too much to BLG. I think that's normally a big issue when you play comps like this. Question is, do they actually even outscale? Because I think Renekton scales like super well in this game, by the way. This is a giga scaling Renekton game. When he has Merc Treads and Cleaver and Sterax, it's like, it's really big. Because the problem is, if Hope ever dies, they have no damage to kill him. They flash on Milio. They know Milio has no ult. Good play onto Milio. Oh, he flashed on Hope. Can anyone else get there? No one else can get there. Wait. Akali is trying. Akali Layla. Akali Layla. Oh, they don't win. They don't win. Oh my god, massive for AL. Holy shit. Milio had no ult. BLG tried to contest it anyway. And they flashed on Milio, killed him. And then instead of just like taking the small L, BLG full send. So now they're in a tough spot. Because normally you just want to have the Milio R to counter the Maokai ult. But they had to waste it because they jumped into traps on mid lane. This is a good turn, bro. This is a good turn from Tarzan. I respect this. And then when Renekton went in here, the Akali was getting zoned the entire time. I wonder if Akali needed to like R through the K'Sante. So Akali was not able to actually get here in time. And then Knight didn't get his auto attack on Kayle, so he doesn't kill Kayle either. Bro, that's 4 for 1. Holy shit. That's crazy. Big win. I mean, I think it's going to ignore him and hit the turret, or what's the play here? Trying to like play it slow here. Oh, Elk just took an extra turret shot. Oh, they're actually okay. So even though they push faster, because K'Sante can stall time, K'Sante might end up dying here. He has to ulti to survive. He has to ulti Beijuan to survive. I mean, they end up losing first turret, so feats of strength go to AL. This guy should just die, if we're being honest. That's the sacrifice right there. So in order to get tempo top, they end up suiciding their K'Sante. Now, if they get tier 2, that would be huge. Doesn't look possible, though. Milio still has no ulti here, man. I don't know. This is scary for BLG. This is scary. They could lose this. No flash on Hope this fight, but Tarzan can get a big ult. Tarzan can get a mega big ult. Oh my god, they're full sending on Hope. They don't kill him. They don't kill him. They don't kill him. They botched it. They botched it. They botched it. They f***ed it up. That was bad from Knight, bro. That was bad from Knight. They griefed it. They just forced way too hard, bro. They're way over forcing this. They need to let the fights breathe. They had no melee ult here either, so they have no ability to cleanse. This guy is dead, maybe. Is Bin just dead? Oh, never mind. He's not dead. Hope is getting killed by the turret. Okay, huge for AL. What's happening, bot? Are they diving bot right now? He had to TP out, bro. Bin had to TP out. They're using Herald bot. Oh my god, AL is playing it so much better than BLG. They're gonna have to give this Drake. Holy yeah, a couple botched fights from BLG. Which is tough, bro. You can't really botch these fights. H1? 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 Is he dead? He's fine. He got healed. Healed over the wall by On. Oh my god, Hope gets a reset. The ulti was late from On. Now they're just outplaying him. They're outplaying him. BLG hasn't got a flank. Looking for Bin. Putting saplings behind. It's really nice from the Maokai. I mean, Elk just lost all of his HP for no reason. They're going to have to give now because Elk lost all of his HP. Yeah, I think at this point it's too hard. At this point, I think it's just too hard for BLG. I think they just can't win anymore. Bin has to go through the lane here, but I think it's going to be too hard for BLG to play. I mean, a lot of their weaknesses are no longer weaknesses, right? The lanes don't matter anymore. The fact that they had losing lanes don't matter. They actually won points of the game where they had losing lanes, so now they have pretty good situation. It's over. AL just win. You're getting TP'd on. Okay. H1 has to flash. H1's just dead. H1's just dead. Bro, this game is a wrap. Bro, BLG just wasn't able to find angles, man. They just weren't able to find angles this game. Which is surprising considering that's like their biggest strength. You know, like they're really good normally at finding the angle. The mini jump just in order to get one more auto off. That is psychotic. Knight gets chunked. They're hitting it with two. Bin is going to try to get behind them. On is super low. Yeah, I mean, Bin tried to go into Hope, but no one's here. It's cooked. It's cooked. They can't play. They're too far behind now. Bro, taking that one fight when they had no... It's not even taking the one fight when they had no melee ult. I shouldn't say that. It was fighting mid and using your melee ult and your Sejuani ult on the mid fight before Drake when you need to be winning Drake fights in this game. That was where they really lost the game, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, he can't do anything at this point. Like, the Renekton just lost all the value. It should be a game where you, like, you're scaling throughout. Like, the Renekton scales well here, but it's predicated on the fact that you're ahead, you know? Like, you should be, like, 1.5k gold up, 2k gold up. The rest of the game should be winning. Like, that should be your advantage. And then when you get into the fights, like, you should be able to, like, use that. But them wasting their resources on mid was actually, like, game losing. Bin should pick Renekton here. Renekton has value here for sure. Elka? Bro, they just picked Jinx game 5. TABE just leaked this in 3 months ago on Sackdown. He said, yeah, like sometimes you just gotta pick Jinx game 5. We say, hey, even though it's not the best pick here, we always win when we play Jinx. It's over, bro. It's over. Damn, bro. I actually thought BLG was big favorites coming into this series. I would have had them at like, I don't know what the odds were. I actually don't know what the odds were, but I would have had BLG as big favorites here. GG, bro. GG. Damn. AL made it to MSI. Shanks qualifies for his first international tournament after how long? After being a pro since 2021. 5 years of compete. Well, he competed 4 years, so 4.5 years he makes it.